Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and it is time for favorites. I don't think I did a favorites last month or even the month before. I feel like I haven't done one in a while, a monthly favorites video anyway. I know I look so ghostly right now because it's cloudy outside, so the sun's like really bright coming through the clouds, and then I'm wearing this dark jacket, so I look like it's perfect for Halloween though. I look a little ghostly, it's fine. Anyway, so I wanted to share some favorite things with you, some stuff I really loved this month, a little beauty, a little like home stuff as well. So the beauty stuff I have been loving. I cannot stop using these blushes from Mercier. They're the Tinted Moisturizer Blush. I have the shade here called Coastline, and that is what I'm wearing today. And then I have the shade here called Southbound. A little bit of a pinkier shade. These came in a duo. I did do a video on these where I swatched them out and I demoed them as well and showed how I blend them out. So they're a liquid kind of creamy blush. I think they're definitely more of a loose cream than they are a liquid. But I love to blend these in with my damp sponge that I did my foundation with. I put the blush on and then just barely with any pressure, kind of just moving the blush around with the damp sponge. I think it's the perfect application method. It doesn't go on patchy at all, and these shades are so pretty. They look natural, like as natural as blush that you put on your own face can look, you know. I just really like these. I haven't tried a lot of stuff from Mercier, but these were definitely a home run. I wear them every day. I pick out one and put it on every single day. They're so easy, you don't need a lot, and I think the duo was a really good value. I'll link the video where I talked about these down below in case you want to check it out and learn more about them, but these are so good. Definitely one of the best like cream liquidy blushes that have come out that I've tried. These are a home run. I really like them. And then speaking of makeup, my eyes. I have been loving playing with my eye makeup more because I tend to get into like I don't want to say a rut, a routine where I just kind of grab what's right here. And I have a lot of my palettes over there on a shelf. They're not right here at arm's reach. So I tend to just grab whatever's in this drawer, whatever's in here in these drawers, and I kind of just use whatever. And most of the time I've been going for something really easy, like these sticks from Tarte. These are the, they're the, what are they called again? I was gonna say 30-second eyes. They're called Quick Stick, but they do say you could do these in 30 seconds. And I also bought these in a set at Ulta. It was only 3 in a set. One of these I already owned. But these are awesome, and I've been reaching for these a lot. They're definitely a monthly favorite. I guess I should mention that. One side is a cream eyeshadow stick, and the other side is a complimentary gel liner. And I have been wearing these non-stop because they're just so easy to use. You just get the cream eyeshadow, draw it all over your eyelid, kind of fill in your whole eyelid. Then get the liner, whether you want to do it on your waterline or lash line, use it however you want. I really love these. I also did a video on these where I swatched them out. I also demoed them as well. But I've been reaching for those so much. But I saw a picture, I don't even know who it was, but I saw someone on Instagram, and just the way that their makeup looked, I was like, why don't I use my bright, fun eyeshadows more often? And it's because they're over there. Like I'm already sitting here getting ready for the day. I don't want to get up and go get a palette. I just kind of grab whatever. But I pulled out this the other day. This is the Glamlite Cake Palette. I got this for my birthday a couple of years ago. I did do a video on this. You know, I swatched it out and I demoed it as well from back then. And I really like this. It's a really bright, fun palette. Just total bright colors in here, you know, none of your traditional neutrals. I mean, neutral means something different to everybody. You know, purple I think is a neutral, but this one is really bright. It's a fun mix of bright colors and shimmers. And you get pretty much a bright color and a shimmer that go together, so you can do one shadow looks all the time, or like one matte, one shimmer, I guess, like something super easy. They blend really nice, they go together really well. That's kind of what I'm wearing today. Let me zoom in so you can see it a little closer. And today I went with the shades Icy Mint, Birthday Cake, and then the blue one here called Blue Raspberry on the top of the lid. And then on the lower lash line I did the yellow one called Pineapple, and then a little bit of this color called Chocolate just on the outer corner to kind of deepen it up a little bit, and then threw on some black liner and mascara. And I've been loving doing bright eyeshadow this month, and this palette really has just, you know, been the one I've been going for. And if you're looking at this palette and you're thinking, oh my god, I have to have that or I'm gonna die, It's fine. You don't need this specific palette. It's just like a, for lack of a better term, this sounds so mean, but it's just a cheap made in China eyeshadow palette. These are like a dime a dozen. There's so many brands coming out every day making makeup in China that's really cheap, and they put palettes out that look just like this all the time. And I'm sure Glamlite also has a bunch of other palettes on their website that look just like this. So if you're looking at this one and thinking you have to have it, there's other ones out there that are pretty much exactly the same. This is just the one I've really been loving. And then I pulled out this palette again. This is the Danessa Myricks Lightwork 1 highlighter palette. I also did a video on this a while back where I swatched out the whole thing and I demoed it as well. You get 6 big old pans of highlighter in here, but the one I've been reaching for nonstop is this white one. It's called Like Duh, and I've been loving it on the inner corner. Let me zoom in again so you can see it. I don't know if it's gonna translate on camera, but just this white pop on the inner corner and then like brought up a little into the blue eyeshadow. I just love it, and I think it's really complementary to the bright eyeshadow. It kind of adds like this bright pop there. And now that I'm zoomed in, you could kind of see that color coastline of that Laura Mercier blush. I just really love like super bright eyes and a blush that's not gonna compete with the eyes, you know? Just something kind of neutral-ish and natural. Anyway, I love this palette a lot. I haven't used it a lot lately because, you know, you kind of get used to using something and then you switch it out for something else. But reaching for this bright white one right here has just been lovely for an inner corner pop. And I haven't done a favorites video in what I feel like is a while, so I wanted to talk about like 50 things. I'm like, every single thing I've been liking, I have to mention it. But I thought I would just keep it to the things I've been loving, especially this month. And the palette, the blush, and that highlighter are things I've just been like really wanting to use, love reaching for them, and they're just becoming like extensions of my hands, and I'm really enjoying them. So a couple of non-beauty favorites. Was that all the beauty favorites I wanted to talk about? Let me check my notes. Let me check the script. Oh, the cuticle oil. So I forgot to bring it with me home, but I keep this cuticle oil at work. It's from Believe Beauty. I'll put a picture here if I could find it. It's the best cuticle oil I've ever tried, and I used to use just the Essie one, the apricot oil. I think I've recommended that in the past. I think that's a really good oil as well. It's $9, I think. But one thing with oils is they somehow seep out of the packaging. Like not only products that are oils, but like your household cooking oils. How do they do that? How do they get out of the packaging? I don't know. But over time, like the top gets all gross and the bottle just feels all filmy and yucky. And the Essie one does that so quickly. But I still like the oil, so I was still using it. But I tried the Believe Beauty cuticle oil earlier this year, and it's so good. It has a big giant brush. You get a big bottle of oil, and I just get it and I just paint it on top of my nails, and I kind of just rub it in like this. And it's a small step, but it really helps out the health of your nails, the dryness that could occur. And I have been really using it a lot lately at work, especially because when I'm at home, I'm not sanitizing my hands all day, and when I'm at work I use we have like a take a wipe canister thing, like when you come in, and there's one right outside the bathroom as well, that I grab and I wipe my hands down with regularly. And the ones we just recently got are like, they don't stink like the other ones used to, but they dry out my hands so badly. So it's a give and take here. The ones we used previously had a horrible smell, but they sanitized and moisturized your hands. Now these ones don't have a smell, but they dry the crap out of my hands. So I've been using that cuticle oil multiple times a day, and it's so good. If you're looking for something just to kind of help nourish your nails, nourish up your little cuticles around, you can even just kind of put it on the whole tips of your fingers like I normally do. The Believe Beauty one is such a good one, and it's such a great price for how much you're getting, and it works really well too. So that's another one I really wanted to recommend. I have a couple of other like home things I have to mention. I have to mention this spray. This is from Method. It's backwards. Oh, it's all backwards. The Method Daily Shower Spray. This is their Eucalyptus Mint shower spray. So I only bought this because after the summer was over, a bunch of stuff went on clearance at my work, and this was less than $1. I want to say it was like 60 to 80 cents. So I bought 2 of them. I already used one whole one up. I actually just refilled this. I got one for my bathroom and one for our other bathroom. And you're supposed to spray this every day after you shower. So after you're done, spray it all around the shower, on the walls, in the tub, everything. And it's supposed to kind of help keep soap scum from building up and like grime, and you know when you rinse your hair, like your conditioner off or your body wash or something, it kind of leaves like a film. You might not notice it right away, but over time it will build, and especially if you're not washing, like cleaning your tub all the time, it can really build up. And then when it finally comes time to clean your tub, it's like a whole day's event because everything is so built up, but you don't really realize it's doing that. This is supposed to kind of help keep that from happening. And I love it. I swear it really works because I use a lot of stuff in the shower. I'm using my body scrub, my body wash, my conditioner, my hair mask, shampoo. I'm just using a lot of things that I have to rinse off of myself. And I feel like the tub gets really built up with that kind of soapy, filmy residue very quickly. But I have found this has helped tremendously. I already used up one whole bottle. I just refilled this I think like 2 days ago. They sell a refill for this. It's in a big old jug. It has like 2-ish uses. I think that's actually what it says on there. 2-ish refills. And it's a better value to buy that and just refill your own than buying a separate one each time. And you get to reuse the bottle too. It has a great scent. It says here eucalyptus mint. I barely smell the eucalyptus and I barely smell the mint. It's like a really light scent, so it doesn't smell like you sprayed a bunch of chemicals in your bathtub, like a big scrubbing bubbles thing. It just smells like a light, fresh body wash type of smell, and it's lovely. I really enjoy it. I look forward to spraying this every day because it kind of signals, all right, the shower is over, and it's just like a nice, clean, fresh smell, and I love it so much. It says you can spray it on your showers, your tile, your fixtures, your glass, and your tubs. To use, spray daily, and admire, and then that's kind of it. I love this so much. So if you're struggling with, like, I don't know, your soap kind of building up and different things you use in the shower, try one of those daily shower sprays. But I would recommend that one just because it's a little more gentle. It's not like full of chemicals. Not that I'm against cleaning with chemicals, but for a daily smell, it's one that I haven't gotten sick of, and I love it so much. I have to mention this little cutie here. I brought out all the Halloween decorations not too long ago, and you know, you kind of forget the stuff you have. There are some things that stay out all year round, like skulls are a year-round decoration, okay? But pumpkins and obvious like Halloween themed stuff, I do put it away in a little zipper container that my grandma gave me that I love, and when I brought them all out, you kind of forget what you have. But this is a new one that I bought earlier, I don't know, a couple months ago at Marshall's. It was $6.99 and it is so cute. It's so cute. Look at this little face. The little face, the little hat, the little collar thing. It's just like the cutest decoration. This is one I might want to keep out all year round because I think it's just so adorable. It looks like an old school kind of style. It actually reminds me of a character. Like it would be a character in the game, what's that game? Oh, Cuphead. There's this video game called Cuphead, and a lot of characters kind of have this style, and I think this would fit right in like a Halloween themed level on that game. Anyway, I love this, and I've loved putting out the Halloween decorations so much. It just brings like a nice, like cozy vibe to the house, you know? All right, last thing, a plant. Of course I have to mention a plant. If you didn't know, I have a plant channel. I have a separate YouTube channel where I talk all about my plants. I'll link it down below in case you want to check it out. But I do like to mention a plant here and there in my favorites videos because they're my favorites, you know? And this one here is beautiful. This is called a Hoya Krinkle 8. And it's called a Krinkle 8 because the leaves, I'm sure you could see here, have these little crinkles in them, and it averages about 8 crinkles per leaf. It's so beautiful, just sitting in this white pot. I have it sitting on a side table, so this little vine like sits up a little bit like this, and it's just such a great, beautiful, easy care plant. I got this at, where did I get this? Osuna Nursery, I think. Let me double check. I'm sure I have the, oh yeah, they had it labeled as Hoya curtisii, which is a different plant, but I did get this at a local nursery here, and I love it so much. I was so happy to find a full basket because I bought one like this last year And it's only one little strand. It's like one little vine like this left because I didn't know how to take care of it at the time. So to find a big full one is just so pretty. Such an easy care plant as well. You just kind of let it dry out all the way before you water it. I kind of wait till the leaves tell me that it needs water. If they feel really firm and stiff, just leave it alone. Like wait till the leaves feel a little light, a little thin, a little dehydrated, then give it a really good soaking. I love this plant. I love where it's sitting on the table, and I just had to give it a little shout out. All right, that is it. That is my restrained favorites video. If you would like to see like a favorites of what I'm currently loving and just like a full thing, let me know. I can do that too. But for monthly favorites, I try to just keep it to what I was loving like in that month. But I have a lot of things I've really been loving, and I would love to just do like a full here's everything I love video. But anyway, that is it. Let me know some things you were loving this month. I would love to know what they are. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe so you don't miss my next one, and I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.